Hey, howdy everyone, Locity here, back in action for more Case 2, Prosecutor's Path Attraction. That's right, we're still trying to figure out how Knightley died, and where he died, and what exactly is going on with this whole situation. But first, the warden, came over here to say hi to Regina. So let's also say a hi to her too. Boop. And can we present her with this? I'm not sure if we ever have. So you're the one who brings me my new family members? Family members? Thanks to you, our home has become much more lively. Please bring us 100 more, or even 1,000 more. I just love lively places. I suppose we'll be bringing in the same number of animals too. But of course! Would it be a stretch to say that this place would become the world's biggest zoo? Oh yeah, she's out. She's a little crazy. Could you tell me a little about this prison? Currently, this place is my pride and joy, which I like to call our home. When I first came here, this prison was in a terrible state. Terrible state? You mean the prisoners' attitudes? There are no bad children in my family. It was the environment that was terrible. That's why, after giving it a lot of thought, I enlisted the help of the animals. Being together with animals would soften up even the most hardened criminals. Right now, everyone has returned to their most honest self. Just take a look at Frankie. He's a model prisoner. A model prisoner who was trying to steal from a dead body. I mean, there are lots of model prisoners here, but Frankie is number one. He's proactive with his job training and helps out with the chores. Don't the other model prisoners do job training and chores? Eh? Oh, don't be silly. They all do, of course. It's just that Frankie here, he has his sights set on something different. Something feels strange. In any case, he's a very good boy. Please get along with one another. The enchanting music, the prancing animals, the very big circus is fabulous. Oh, if you come here, you could see a show once a month. Really? Then maybe I should. Is she just thinking about committing a crime? Once a month, you said. Is it always the very big circus? Of course. I'm Regina, our darling's biggest fan. My darling Regina, she's just so fabulous. She's such a cutie pie, I could just eat her up. She really likes her darling Regina. I mean, that's why I'm worried about poor little Simon. If he is found guilty, Regina Darling will be heartbroken. Mr. Lawyer, please take care of a little Simon. If there's anything I could help with, please don't hesitate to ask. But really, I would have loved to show everyone yesterday. You did a wonderful job on the stage, Regina Darling. I'm so happy to hear that. I'm glad all the prisoners came to see it. Well, about that, just between you and me, not everyone came to see the show. That would be Dogan and Shawit, I imagine. There were 3 people who didn't see your show yesterday. Unbelievable, really. Excuse me, but did you say there were 3 prisoners who did not see the show? That's right. I took a count and there were 3 empty seats. And we even had the correct number of seats set out. Doesn't that seem weird to you, Mr. Edgeworth? It does. We had thought that Dogen and Chewit were the only two prisoners who were not present in the courtyard during the show. That doesn't add up. Where did the third person go? Further investigation is needed. I was having so much fun talking to you, Regina darling, but I completely forgot. It's time to feed my baby. My baby. Ah! It's a... Oh, look here! Oh, Allie, you look as cute as ever. Oh, how cute! So her name is Allie. Yeah, she's Allie the alligator. She's my favorite out of my family. How lovely. I won't try petting it. If Regina darling wants to pet it, go right ahead. I'll allow it. They seem pretty excited. We need to go check the prisoner cells, don't we? That's right. Let's look for the third prisoner who didn't see the animal show. They're just not gonna see the alligator? Okay, I guess that's the case. March 28th, 4:02 p.m. Prison. Hallway. Mr. Edgeworth! I finally found you, sir! Detective Gumshoe, I take it the investigation is running smoothly. The judge and the prosecutor haven't shown up yet. Yeah. I also got your message, sir. What was the result of the examination of the victim's cell? We hit the jackpot, sir. Traces of blood were found on the cell floor. There wasn't a whole lot there, though. This should prove that the murder occurred at the holding cell. Indeed. The probability has increased. However, we still cannot say for certain. I thought you'd say that, sir. So I asked the lab guys to look into it a little further. They run an analysis on the blood, so we'll know soon if the victims or not. If it's the victims or not. Way to go, Gummy! Good thinking. Detective, you've outdone yourself. What caused the sudden foresight? I'm actually a little hurt that you're so surprised by it, sir. Hope nothing bad comes of this. Okay. Once we get the results, we could prove that the scene was the holding cell, which leaves finding out how that doggy managed to sneak his way in here. Just leave that to me, pal. Well, since that other prosecutor isn't here, we can investigate as much as we want. That's why I brought my secret weapon with me. Secret weapons? That's right, pal. They got us out of a few jams before. Think again the Thick Gumshoe's 7 secret weapons. Looks like we'll come in handy. Want to take up his offer, Miles? Detective, please allow us to use the use of your secret weapons. Sure thing, sir. First, I'll give you a rundown. Secret weapon number 1, the trusting metal detector. Perfect for finding all kinds of metallic objects, as its name implies. Next, secret weapon number 2, everyone's favorite pal, missile. We can track any scent you want, especially the scent of food. He's much cuter than Mr. Dogen's dog. And then secret weapon number 3, it's this. Isn't that a fishing pole? What are you trying to catch? No, actually I just brought it by accident. Never mind that. What's next, detective? That's all of them, sir. What? You called them the 7 secret weapons! But there's only 3 of them! That's all I have for now, pal. We can use the rest next time. I can't just reveal them all at once. Well, why do you think they're called? Why do you think they're called secret weapons, pal? Doesn't matter. We'll just use the 3 that he's provided. Alright. Which one do you want to use? I feel like the fishing pole is going to be the one that actually gets it. The fishing pole, if you please. The fishing pole, sir? There's a pond in the prison courtyard. Something important may have fallen in. Roger that, sir. I'll fish it out right away. Whoa! Pal! What's the matter, Detective Gumshoe? It got away, sir. I thought I hooked something big, but the line snapped. There was a monster of fish in there, sir. Fuck that alligator. I wouldn't tell him that, though. I guess the fishing pole won't be of any use to us. Try another one, sir. Alright, so I think we should actually check Missile because this is a dog situation. You want Missile, sir? Hey, pal, over here, Missile. There he is! First, let's decide what scent we should track down. You're searching for the route Dogen's dog used to get to the detention center. Detention cell. Blah. This route would have also been the same path used to carry the body to the prison. So we haven't tracked the scent of the body. That should lead us to the path. Don't you smell something sweet? Really, all I can smell is the scent of blood. It's a very faint scent, like cake or something. Scented cake on the body. Alright, Missile. Get a good whiff of that scent, pal. Come on, let's follow after him. That way is... He's heading towards the special cell! He's gonna straight inside! Yes, let's follow him. March 28th, 4:24 p.m. Prison. Special cell. This is Dogen's cell. But it looks like he's absent at the moment. Maybe he's being interrogated? What's in here? Shh! I think he's found something. Oh, the doggy? What could there be in this room? Mr. Edgeworth, we better take a look. The cookies? A teacup and biscuits. Suppose he has his tea time in here, too. Playing chess while drinking tea in his cell. Isn't this going a bit overboard with the special treatment? Why he gets whatever he wants? Don't complain to me. You should tell him yourself. I think I'll pass on that. Okay. The time mat? The bell? Look at this, Mr. Edgeworth! There's a small chisel here! Not well versed in woodworking, but this seems to be a pocket-sized chisel. Pocket-sized chisel? It must be convenient to have one wherever you go. Is that from a thief's point of view? No, it's from the great thief's point of view. You didn't even skip a beat. She really did it. Gotta love her for it. Oh, I didn't want to check that. I guess the chest? The chest area? Stogan's chessboard. Still has that hound piece on it. Ah, the chessboard has legs! Aren't these things expensive? They can be. Very good craftsmanship. Mr. Dogen playing chess is kinda unexpected, you know? I figured he'd be more of a Go player or something like that. Go. Do you play Go, Kay? I'm really good at Go Bang! But that's not go. The chisels Dogen uses. More than enough for him to murder someone with. Speaking of chisels, it kind of looks like someone used a chisel on your forehead, Mr. Edgeworth. And what is that supposed to mean? See, that forebrow between your brow is getting deeper. It looks just like a carving. I'd leave the subject alone if I were you. Huh? Missile, maybe, this is what you're barking at? Whoa, hey! Knock it off, pal! Ugh. Chocolate cake is bad for dogs. If that's how it's gonna be, I'll eat it all myself! This was pretty good. Good for you, but it looks like someone else has a problem with that. That wasn't fair, Gummy. I wanted to eat it too. I doubt it's wise to eat food you find lying around a prison. Anyway, I guess Missile was barking at the cake, sir. That was pointless. Is that police dog going to get the job done? He's fine, pal. He was just following his stomach instead of his nose. Let's track down the scent of the body for real this time, Missile. Oh, looks like you found something else, sir. Now it's this cell. This would be Mr. Elbert's cell. I'd like to examine the interior. Detective, call a guard. Roger that, sir. Good work, Detective. By the way, is jailed Elbert still being held in the disciplinary room? No, he should have already returned. He was present during the noon roll call. He may have been assigned to work someplace else. I see. Well then, may we examine the cell? Yes, sir. Look, it's him as Mike Bison. Ah, there's a poster of Mr. Albert on the wall. What's this next to it? Is that his weight loss target? He was a former boxer. Probably continue with his weight management. Seems he also takes various protein supplements. Muscle protein, weight loss protein, nothing but protein! Which weight class was he aiming for? This sandbag shows signs of repeated use. Aha! You want a box too, Missile? Look at him go. It can't be. Detective, move the sandbag up once. Yes, sir. Oh, this is... Hey, Missile, come back here. I'm going too. Hold it. I'll stop them, sir. It's too tight for me, sir. Detective. Can't be helped. I'll have to wait for her to contact me. Hello, Kay. Are you alright? Don't get so worked up. Right now I'm in the detention center. The detention center? That all comes out at Nightly cell. Really? Stay where you are. I'm coming over there now. March 28th, 5:04 p.m. Detention Center, holding cell. Hey. Mr. Edgeworth? I really helped out, didn't I? Indeed. He doesn't appear to be injured. The floorboards, been ripped out from under the bed, sir. How did nobody see this? I see. Seems we found what we were looking for. The passage between the detention center and prison is blocked by solid doors. However, there was a secret underground tunnel beneath it. We were following a sweet scent and arrived here. That means the scent must have come from Knightley's body. Come to think of it, his body was covered in dirt. It may have been caused by passing through the tunnel. Hey, what was inside the tunnel like? It was pitch black, so I really couldn't see much, but I took some photos. Please show us. This is spoons and forks. Were these used to dig the tunnel? But more importantly, what are these footprints? These footprints, they belong to a dog. There'll surely be vital evidence. However, before we consider that, we have a big problem. A problem? J.L. Bird could use this tunnel to move around freely. Can't they confirm his whereabouts post-haste? Perhaps he's... You may be right, sir! This is a big deal! Speaking with the guards, the search for J.L. Bird was carried out immediately. They searched every nook and cranny of the detention... We're gone. The detention center of the prison. But in the end, they found no sign of him. March 28th, 5:34 p.m. Detention center, hallway. Did you contact the police? Yes, ma'am. We've already done that. You set up a security perimeter around the prison, ma'am. Right. This is the first scandal of our prison's history. We're so sorry. Just completely different from before. Mr. Edgeworth, was it? Thank you for finding the escapee's tunnel. But it's a little too late. Mr. Albert has long since left here. I don't believe he has gone beyond the detention center. There are security gates locked at the located at the exit of the detention center. I believe it would have been difficult to get through those. Wouldn't you agree? Maybe he has another tunnel. I certainly can't deny that possibility. However, anyway, there's no use in you being here now. Please return to your investigation. Yes, we'll do that. You guys get back to your post, too. Yes, ma'am. Detective Gumshoe, sir. We got the results of that blood test you requested. Good work, pal. These are the forensic results of the blood stain I found in Knightley's cell. So what's the same, Mr. Edgeworth? The blood is confirmed to have been Knightley's. Well, there we go. Hey, now, that's good news! We found the blood stain in Knightley's cell and discovered the tunnel the dog used. Furthermore, the security camera shows footage of a dog attacking Knightley in his cell. We have all the evidence we need. Time we ask Dogen a few questions. Dogen, did you say, please use utmost caution? That man even has henchmen outside of the prison. Outside of the prison? Is that related to his secret trade routes as the supplier? The police have been searching for Dogen's henchmen for ages. Also been helping them, but that means back then. So he still won't talk? Even after all the trouble you went through to get the evidence transferred from the precinct? That's right. I don't know how many times I tried. Can't report back empty-handed. That assassin sure is one tough cookie, huh? You had evidence transferred from the precinct. Yes, we borrowed all the evidence concerning Dogen. We've been interrogating him personally in my office, but no matter how much evidence we have on him, we can't get a single word out of him. The warden interrogates him herself. Why go that far? Lose your focus and he'll eat you alive. Be on your guard. Whoa, you made Uncle Ray a little nervous. March 28th, 5:55 p.m. Prison. Special cell. Judge Courtney, what are you doing here? Questioning a prisoner. Did you forget that we're investigating as well? Or rather, have you forgotten my warning? If you value a badge, you should not have appeared before me again. I'm sorry if you thought that I would have abided by those words. I won't overlook something important just to heed your warning. I've come for a testimony about the truth of this case, which you have overlooked. You mean to say you require my humble services? As I promised, I've returned to prove that you are the culprit. Uh-huh. Interesting. Do tell. Before that, you should first listen to our reasoning. You can say with confidence that Simon Keyes is the culprit. Only Simon Keyes could have moved Mr. Knightley into the prison. And we could show proof of this fact. But first, I'd like to hear your resolve, Prosecutor Edgeworth. If our reasoning is correct, would you submit it to us? Your prosecutor's badge. You'll deprive him of his badge? Is that a threat, pal? No, it's not a threat. Rather an act of compassion. Normally, I wouldn't even have taken notice of you, since you have no right to investigate. However, you are able to show proper resolve. I would be willing to let you be my opponent. Are you willing to risk it? Your prosecutor's badge? Mr. Edgeworth! Miss Edgeworth, sir! Very well. I trust my own reasoning, but moreover, at the moment, I am currently a defense attorney's assistant first and a prosecutor second. I will not sully the good name of the Edgeworth law offices. I intend to see my job through. I won't yield to your threats. So be it. Is this bravery or simply foolishness? On the Goddess of Law's behalf, I shall be the judge of that. Sebastian, allow me to. Yeah, I got it. I'm counting on you, Justine. Movement to the prison. I presume you know of the incident Mr. Knightley caused the day before yesterday. He attacked a guard and stole his keys. Afterward, Simon Keyes stopped by his cell with an animal cage from the show. During this time, Mr. Knightley was able to use the stolen key to exit his cell. He then hid in the cage while it was moved to a prison workroom. So Mr. Keyes went to his cell after all. After hearing you talk about the security camera yesterday, we investigated ourselves. Why don't you have a look? I have here a printout of the security camera footage. This is the moment when Mr. Keyes visited Knightley. Exactly. As you can see, the cage creates a huge blind spot in the cell. By using this blind spot, Mr. Knightley could have entered the cage. That is our reasoning. A blind spot. That means the camera doesn't actually show him entering the cage. At this time, there's still the possibility that Knightley never left his cell. Why would he be hiding inside an animal cage? Mr. Knightley was planning to escape from prison. That is the only possibility. A prison escape? That's so cruel! Mr. Elbert and Mr. Knightley. I won't let them show me up. Hey, this isn't the time to get excited. Jail Elbert's escape is no laughing matter. Simon Keyes was aiding Mr. Knightley in his escape. In other words, he was an accomplice. Not bad, Simon. Don't praise him! That cage was transported temporarily to the workroom. Originally, Mr. Knightley was to remain hidden until the end of the animal show. He would then be carried out along with the cage. I presume that was the plan. However, midway through the plan, he was betrayed by Simon Keyes and murdered. Judge Courtney's reasoning does appear to make sense. However, there must be a hole somewhere. I must not overlook anything.